welcome. I am not set up at all. I have not done my exercises. Well, I mean, I did exercise, but I've not done my... I'm ready to be on camera exercises. But we're gonna do it live. How's that? All right. Blah, blah, blah. I'm ready. Good to go. Good to rumble. Let's do it. My knees feel really tight right now. All right. Get a little loose, loosey goosey. All right. Do you smell that? I smell it. That's the smell of the Ragnar show, and it's your boy, Ragnar, aka the Barbarian. If you don't know, the Ragnar show is brought to you by AI. This is an AI-guided adventure. Everything you see behind me and to the slight right of me, your left, maybe? No, it's right. To my right, your left. Your right as well. My right, your right. All that is also generated via AI. We're going to be going through a series of quests, probably 2, maybe 3 if we make good time. We are starting in the luxurious and quaint, I think those two cancel each other out. We're starting in the quaint village of Rodrick Village. This is actually where Ragnar grew up. If you can see the mountains behind me, way over those, little cottage. It's where my mom and my pa are at, and I just kind of wandered off. But we're back at the beginning. If you remember a couple of episodes ago, we were in a castle. We were in a ballroom. We had just stopped an assassination and a coup attempt. But we're back in the quaint starting area of Rodrick Village because, I restarted. I like going through these adventures and making sure all of the training with the AI pans out, but who knows if it is, who knows if it isn't. Either way, hope you come along on the adventure, and don't be afraid to say hello, or let me know how you want to go about things, what you want to say to the NPCs that we meet. They're going to be a cast of wacky, kooky characters. Mainly because I saw him get written. Either way, let's get into it. But first, let's change up the vibe, shall we? I think I'm gonna go with my favorite song. It's literally just called Adventure. Alright. Press the wrong button. The first thing I do is press the wrong button. Love to see that. Alright. The way that we usually start off an adventure like this, one that will echo through the halls of history, one to surely go down in the annals of fantasy lore all over the world, through and fro. We're going to start at the inn. More specifically, we're going to start at the bar in the inn. It's called the Dragon's Rest Inn. And we're going to walk in, and we're going to say hi to all the patrons, give them some finger guns, they should know exactly what we're here for, because in the last 2 episodes, we, 1, took care of some rats. Those are always troublesome. And 2, we also took down some wolves. That makes us level 3. And we also found out why there were floating sheep. That's right. We figured out that a hooded, mysterious woman was casting spells on the sheep to make them float or something like that. Kind of weird, but that's just our legacy at the moment. I'm gonna walk up to bartender Dorian. I'm gonna say, "Hey, how's it going? It's your boy, Ragnar, back at it again. How's business?" He should know us. At least a little bit. I'm pretty sure. Also, the voiceovers never work correctly, so we're gonna have to wait. And as soon as it starts to work correctly, we're off to the races. Oh, is it gonna be one of those days where it's slow? I hope not. Alright, here we go.
As you enter the warm, inviting atmosphere of the Dragon's Rest Inn, the familiar sights and sounds greet you. The inn, known for its cozy ambience and dragon-themed decor, is a welcoming place for adventurers like yourself.
That's right, baby.
You notice Dorian, the charismatic innkeeper, behind the bar. His muscular frame is accentuated by his usual attire, and his vibrant blue hair makes him easily recognizable. He's known not only for managing the inn but also for his storytelling and warm hospitality.
Because he's a bard.
With a confident stride, you approach Dorian, giving the patrons your trademark finger guns. They respond with nods and smiles, some raising their glasses to you,
That's
a
right.
clear sign of recognition and respect after your recent adventures.
We've made a name for
You
ourselves.
lean on the bar and greet Dorian. Hey,
buddy?
how's it going?
You don't,
It's your boy Ragnar,
I
back
forgot
at
to-
it again.
I forgot to tell it.
How's
to talk
business?
for me.
Dorian looks up from his work, a broad smile spreading across his face. Ah, Ragnar, our local hero. Business has been flourishing, thanks in no small part to the tales of your exploits. What brings you back to the Dragon's Rest? Looking for a new adventure, or perhaps a tall ale to toast to your successes? His voice carries a melodious tone, filled with genuine warmth and a hint of curiosity about your recent endeavors.
I'm glad you asked, Sir Dorian. After our recent endeavors in the Rodrick Village environment, we've come up to a pretty hefty bag of gold. And for one, I'm gonna buy a round for the house. It's what heroes do, alright? And also, because I am an adventurer, I'm looking for another quest. Now, I hear there's goblin troubles. And if I'm not mistaken, that might have something to do with Captain Helena. There's also something else about thefts in the marketplace or something like that. But yeah, I'm looking to take on one of those. What kind of details can you give me? Also, you don't have to talk for me. Just have the character talk. More or less. Alright. Oh no.
Dorian's eyes light up at the mention of buying a round for the house, and he calls out to the patrons. Hear ye, a round on Ragnar, our local hero. He interrupts in cheers and applause.
Your boy.
Dorian begins pouring drinks, handing them out with a flourish, then leans in closer to you, lowering his voice to a more confidential tone.
Sick.
You've got the heart of a true adventurer, Ragnar.
That's right.
Dorian begins,
I'm
his
made for
eyes
it.
scanning the room to ensure you have some privacy amidst the celebration.
I live in it. I am
Now,
it.
regarding your thirst for a new quest, you're
I am
correct on
him.
both counts. He starts with the situation in the marketplace. The thefts at the market have been troubling the village for a while now. Vendors are up in arms over missing goods. It's been a real mystery, with no one able to catch the culprits in the act. It's gotten so bad that some are considering closing shop until it's resolved. If you're
okay.
looking to help, you might want to start there. Chat with the market vendors. They're desperate for any assistance. Dorian then shifts to the topic of goblins, his tone becoming a bit more somber,
What's up with the
As
goblins?
for the goblin troubles, that's a bit more delicate.
Okay.
Captain Helena has been rallying the guards for what she's calling a necessary action to protect the village. But there's more to the story, I hear. The goblins under Chief Gribnak have been striving for a peaceful existence, far from the mischievous creatures of lore. Before you take any action, I'd suggest speaking with both Captain Helena and visiting the goblin camp yourself.
Thank you for the like, Zach.
There are always two sides to every coin, and in Rodrick, things are rarely as straightforward as they seem. He finishes with a knowing look. Both tasks could use someone of your caliber, Ragnar.
Is that a...
Whether it's uncovering the truth
caliber
behind the market thefts or navigating the complex situation with the goblins and Captain Helena, your help could make a significant difference. And remember, information is just as powerful a weapon as your blade.
I don't know about that. I'm not sure that you can cleave off like 4 goblins in a row with information. I'm not doubting you, obviously. You are a retired adventurer, but I'm just like utility-wise, I'd rather have a sword than, you know, an info dump. But that's just me. I'm not a fan of exposition. All right. Thank you, Sir Bartender Dorian. I'm sure you'll hear of my victories in times to come. I am assured of a win, probably one involving gold. I'm not sure who's going to pay me this time. Last time I did this quest, it was nobody, but this time it's I'm sure I'm gonna get some gold because I'm not gonna forget at all. Okay. Butt around. Good there. I think I'm just gonna head out. I'm gonna grab a finger gun towards Dorian, another finger gun towards Lyra, and then I'm gonna dip out and I'm gonna head to the barracks and see if I can't find Captain Helena doing her thing.
Dorian nods appreciatively as you affirm your intent, his eyes twinkling with amusement at your signature finger guns.
Pew pew.
Ragnar, your confidence is as commendable as your bravery.
That's how I do it.
May your victories be many and your pockets heavy with gold.
I shall.
And worry not, we all know heroes like you deserve their fair share of riches.
Yeah, that's right.
Just make sure to come back and regale us with your tales.
I'm gonna get blinged up.
As you turn towards Lyra, she returns your gesture with a playful salute and a bright smile that lights up the room, showing her support for your next venture.
Thanks.
You then make your way out of the Dragon's Rest Inn, the sounds of merriment and the warmth of the hearth fading behind you as you step into the cool air of Rodrick Village.
All right.
The villagers nod and smile in your direction, their respect for you evident in their eyes.
That's right.
Making your way to the barracks,
this.
you prepare yourself
Thanks
to meet with
like,
Captain Helena.
Luma. Where am I
the
going?
The barracks, a sturdy stone building, stand as a testament to the village's commitment to safety and order under Helena's watchful eye. As you approach, you can sense the disciplined atmosphere that pervades the air, a stark contrast to the lively ambience of the inn. You're about to engage with the heart of Roderick's defense, where strategic decisions are made and where Captain Helena, with her assertive presence and strategic mind.
All right, I enter the building as a barbarian can. I kick open the door respectfully, and I look around the room. I gauge if I could take all of these people at the same time with only my arms and legs, and I mean not a sword. I'm not violent. But I'm sure I could probably beat at least two of them up before they get me on the ground. And then if I do see Captain Helena, I'm gonna walk over to her and I'm gonna introduce myself. She already knows who I am, but I'm gonna introduce myself regardless.
As you stand before the sturdy structure of the barracks, your muscles flex in anticipation. With a controlled force, characteristic of a seasoned barbarian who respects public property as much as his own strength, you push open the door. It might not be the thunderous kick you imagined, but it's assertive, making a clear statement.
Yeah, whatever.
The door swings open with a heavy thud that resonates throughout the room. Inside, the atmosphere is thick with the discipline and tension unique to a military establishment. You quickly assess the room, your eyes skimming over the faces of Rodrick's guards. Your barbarian instincts kick in, evaluating potential adversaries.
I could beat
not
him
out
up.
of malice, but as a warrior's reflex.
I could beat her up.
Yet, your demeanor remains non-threatening,
I could
understanding
definitely beat
that
him
here,
up, for sure,
you are
definitely.
among potential allies, not foes.
No, I could beat him up, for sure.
Your gaze finally lands on Captain Helena. She's a formidable presence,
Yeah, there she
not
is.
just in rank but in stature and demeanor as well,
Probably
a
gonna
reflection
beat
of
her
her
up.
dedication and strength. She's overseeing a strategic discussion with a couple of her guards,
I see.
but her keen awareness picks up on the new presence in her barracks.
And the fact that I just slammed a door.
With a respectful nod to the disciplined soldiers around you, acknowledging that, indeed, if push came to shove, you could probably hold your own in a friendly sparring match.
That's
You
right,
make
I
your
could.
way to Captain Helena.
You're right
She
about
turns
that,
to
GB.
face you as you approach, her
What's up?
expression one of recognition and slight curiosity.
What's going on?
Captain Helena,
Oh no, it's
you
talking
start,
for me.
with the confidence of a hero known by the people but ever humble in new encounters.
What's it gonna say? Is it gonna say anything
I'm Ragnar.
embarrassing?
While my reputation might precede me, I believe every new mission deserves
It's like
a proper introduction.
paragraph, dude.
I've come seeking guidance and possibly a new challenge.
Just don't talk for me.
I've heard of the troubles with the
Thank you
goblins
for the
and
like.
the unrest they're causing.
Gregor.
I
Sick
wish
name.
to understand the situation from your perspective and
What's the
offer
ending
my
in an R?
assistance where it's needed.
Thank you
Your
for the
words
like
carry
and-
the weight of sincerity, showing your readiness to listen and contribute to the well-being of Rodrick Village, bridging the gap between heroics and the nuanced realities of village defense and diplomacy.
Alright, let's cut to the chase here, Captain Helena. Your boy's ready. I don't know what I'm ready for. All I hear is that you got a goblin problem. And I know that the guards are all itching for a fight and a war, but let me go down there and give them what for before you all. I'll loosen them up for you. I'm assuming there's no other plans other than to just
In the
acknowledge
robust
that they're a
atmosphere of
threat.
the barracks, under the steady gaze of soldiers and amidst the clangor of armor and weaponry, you
Alright.
find Captain Helena overseeing a strategy session with her.
Oh, it's being weird again. Oh, it's being stupid weird. I hate it. Alright, well, sometimes you win.
You make a
sometimes
memorable
you lose.
entrance into Captain Helena's barracks, the door swinging open with a force that certainly commands attention.
I gotta find a way to fix that.
The room pauses for a moment, every eye turning towards you. Your imposing figure and confident stance fill the space with an unmistakable presence. Despite the lack of intent for violence, your sheer size and the speculative glance you cast over the occupants convey a clear message. You are
Maybe I'll
not
just
to be
refresh
underestimated.
After every time. It's probably a good idea.
Amidst the sea of disciplined faces, you spot Captain Helena. She stands out with her muscular build, short blonde hair, and an aura of authority that pervades the room.
I guess.
She's engaged in discussion with a couple of guards,
Okay,
but her
heard this
attention
part.
shifts to you immediately as the room falls silent.
Obviously. Well, I mean, I
You walk
kicked
over,
open the door,
each
so.
step resonating with purpose,
Is it gonna
and reintroduce
talk
yourself.
for me again, dude? Come on.
She nods, an acknowledgement of both your presence and reputation. Ragnar.
Oh, no,
She greets
she's
you
not.
with a firm
Sick.
voice,
Alright.
her stance unwavering, a reflection of her commitment to Rodrick's safety and order. I was wondering when you'd come knocking. Word of your feats has reached even the barracks walls.
My feet?
Yes, there's a situation with the goblins. Tension's been building, fears have been stoked, and actions are being contemplated. She leans in, her voice dropping to ensure the conversation remains between you two. But it's not as straightforward as it seems.
Yeah, whatever.
There's more at play than mere aggression. Misunderstandings and quick judgments are fueling this fire.
That's actually what I'm good at. I love me some quick judgments and rush decisions. I'm gonna go ahead and exit the conversation. I'm gonna give us a thumbs up. I know exactly what to do from here. I've done this before. Your boy is a bit of an expert when it comes to, well, adventuring. Don't worry. Leave it all to me. and then I'll just head out. And then I'm gonna go to just like outside the goblin camp. Take a look-see. I'm going to observe as a, strategy, as they say. Tales of man's
With a confident
feats.
thumbs up and a
It's
final
true.
nod to Captain Helena, you leave the barracks, your mind already racing through strategies and possibilities.
My feet in particular.
The weight of her words and the challenge she presented linger with you
These
as
are
you step
tights after all.
outside, the
Cotton.
fresh air of Rodrick Village greeting you.
Or wool, I'm not sure.
It's clear that this mission is not just about proving your strength but also your capacity for diplomacy and judgment.
What did it say? Did it just...
You make your way towards the goblin camp,
All right.
located in the dense forest near Rodrick Village. The path is less traveled, leading into the heart of the wilderness, where the misunderstood goblin community has made their home. As you approach, you slow your pace, your senses heightened as you transition from the role of a barbarian to that of an observer, a strategist.
Yeah, sure, alright.
The camp is nestled in a clearing, the sound of daily life murmuring through the trees.
Let's take a look-see. Let's see what
You
kind of
take a
goblins
moment
we're
to
dealing
watch from a
with.
distance, noting the goblins' actions and interactions. They seem to be engaged in ordinary tasks, cooking, crafting, and conversing in a peaceful manner that contrasts sharply with the village's fearful whispers of goblin raids and aggression.
Oh my god, that's 3 of them.
This is a different side to the story, one that few in Rodrick Village seem to know or understand. Remembering Helena's words and the importance of seeing things firsthand, you realize that this mission might challenge more than your physical capabilities.
Alright, new plan. I'm gonna back out. That's a lot of goblins. And they look mean. Or, close to mean. Let's go to the field outside of the goblin camp and I guess cry for a second. Couldn't possibly take out that many at once. I suppose I'll try to sneak a little bit, perhaps. See if that works.
As you back away
I
from
don't know
the
how to
edge of the
summon a
goblin
dragon,
camp, taking
unfortunately.
shelter in the relative safety of the field
Not
outside,
very good at magic.
you take
I
a
know a
moment to
fireball,
collect
that's
your
about
thoughts. The goblins, contrary to expectation, were going about their daily lives, some tending to mushroom patches, others engaged in what appeared to be peaceful discussions.
Yeah, I bet.
Their demeanor doesn't scream the savage creatures often depicted in tales and rumors.
I think I see that, but as I said before, I'm a seasoned barbarian. I am an expert in these kind of situations, and I'm pretty sure they were hostile. All right, I'm gonna do a sneaky. I'm gonna try to sneak past. I'm gonna find the goblin hut. Sorry, the goblin chief's hut, and it's probably the one that's most guarded. See if I can't slip in through a window undetected. How's that sound? I wish I could summon a dragon, though. I'd make
Your
getting around
instincts
a lot
as a
easier.
seasoned barbarian guide you as you reconsider your initial approach.
That's correct.
The vast number of goblins and their less than welcoming demeanor prompt a tactical retreat. Retreating to the safety of the field outside the goblin camp, you take a moment to gather your thoughts and reassess your strategy.
Oh my god, it did it again. I forgot to hit the refresh.
You take a moment outside the goblin camp to collect your
I'm
thoughts and
failing
assess the
myself
situation.
at the moment.
Your heart beats with the thrill of adventure, yet tempered by the weight of Captain Helena's words urging diplomacy and understanding.
Alright.
This isn't just about proving your strength. It's about proving your wisdom and your ability to resolve conflicts without unnecessary violence.
Whatever, GB.
As you approach the perimeter of the goblin camp, you notice that it's not as menacing as one might expect from stories of old.
Oh my god.
Instead, the environment appears more organized.
Okay. Alright. That's ridiculous. Alright. First of all, let's shorten these responses. Secondly, I'm actually gonna try and sneak in. Okay? It likes to play around.
Understood.
dance around.
Slipping into the shadows, you quietly move towards Chief Gribnack's hut, your senses heightened. Carefully, you sneak through an open window, finding yourself inside, unnoticed. Now you're in the heart of the goblin camp, ready to discover the truth for yourself.
Alright. Do I see Chief, what is his name, Gribnack? Do I see him in here? What's he look like?
Inside the hut, you spot Chief Gribnack.
Oh my
He's
God.
distinguishable by his unique attire, a simple tunic adorned with symbols of peace and natural elements, and by his demeanor, which exudes a sense of calm authority unusual for a goblin. He seems focused on a map spread out on a table, surrounded by various naturalistic trinkets and tokens. This is definitely the goblin leader you've heard about.
Alright, I guess I'll pop out at him. I'm gonna try not to scare him, but I am large and imposing. So, I guess I'll just maybe slide out like a smooth criminal. Chief Gribnack, it's your boy, Ragnar, aka the Barbarian. I'm here to broker your peaceful surrender. We've got around 1,000 guards outside of your camp right now. Alright? And what we're looking to do is take this land that rightfully belongs to the Rodrick Village guardhouse, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what Captain Helena said. And we can do it either by force, or we can talk things through, and you can come out with your hands up.
As you smoothly emerge from the shadows, Chief Gribnack turns, startled by your sudden appearance. Despite the initial shock, his expression quickly shifts to one of guarded curiosity rather than fear. Big Human surprises Gribnack, but Gribnack listens.
Yeah, okay.
He responds cautiously, analyzing your imposing figure yet remaining composed. Gribnack knows no 1,000 guards wait.
What? Okay.
Gribnack
What?
wants peace, not fight. What does Big Human really want? Talk, Gribnack listens. Despite your initial bluff, it's clear Chief Gribnack is interested in dialogue, not...
Okay, alright. Alright. Lucky guess, Gribnack. But, it still stands. I think I'm enough of a threat here. Alright. I think you only got like 3 goblins out there, and this is another lie, another fib. But, I'm pretty sure that I can take at least 3 goblins. Alright. So I'm gonna say this one more time. Let's get this peaceful surrender going. Alright? We can discuss terms, or we can discuss how I beat you up. How about that? How's that? How's that sound? Little green man. Technically he's like the same height as me.
Chief Gribnack eyes you with a mixture of respect and skepticism, then nods slowly, understanding the gravity of the situation.
Exactly, that's right.
Big Human not need fight.
Some respect.
Gribnack speaks for peace, not for surrender. If Big Human wants talk, we talk.
Okay.
Gribnack wants live in peace, not under threat. We know take from village, we know harm. Talk terms, not fights. Despite your bluster, it seems Chief Gribnack remains committed to finding a peaceful solution, emphasizing
killing it for
dialogue over conflict.
Thank you for the like.
This is an opportunity to shift the conversation towards a constructive resolution.
The opportunity to whatever. Alright. Here's the deal, Chief. How about you come outside with me? We're gonna head to the field outside the goblin camp. And the entire time I'm gonna have my hand on his shoulder. I know I'm probably too tall for that, but I'm gonna try. I might have to like squat the entire time, but make it seem like none of the other goblins should get involved, because this is a situation in which they can't help with, and that's probably where we're gonna meet Captain Helena.
Chief Gribnak nods, understanding the gravity of the situation. Gribnak go with big human to talk. Peace is what Gribnak want. He gestures to his fellow goblins, signaling them to stay calm and not to follow. As you both head towards the field outside the camp, with your hand resting lightly on his shoulder, the other goblins watch but make no move to intervene, trusting their leader's judgment. Gribnak, despite his smaller stature, walks with a dignity and a quiet confidence, ready to face whatever discussions lie ahead with Captain Helena.
All right, we've made it to the field, and my grip is firm on his shoulder, as it should be, like a very stern father escorting his shorter than average child. Also, he's green-skinned, which is a little weird. But why would that matter? Anyway, I see Captain Helena. I just saw her like 5 seconds ago. So she's in the field with us. I'm gonna say, "What's up? It's your boy. I took the leader captive, like you told me. All right. This is how we do things in Rodrick Village. We're tough. We're tough."
Captain Helena stands in the field,
Thank you.
her presence commanding yet composed.
2 squared.
As you approach with Chief Gribnak,
Kind of
her
fun.
sharp eyes assess the situation quickly. She raises an eyebrow at your words and the manner of your approach.
We're tough.
Ragnar,
Tough.
she starts, her tone
What?
measured but firm.
What's good?
I asked for dialogue, not for captives.
Oh my God. Dude,
We seek a
everybody-
resolution that respects all parties, not intimidation or coercion.
Yeah. Okay, Mom.
She then turns her attention to Chief Gribnak, her demeanor softening slightly. Chief Gribnak, thank you for coming. I believe there's much we can discuss to ensure peace between our peoples, she says, extending a hand in peace rather than hostility.
Oh my gosh.
It's clear Captain Helena is striving for a diplomatic approach, aiming to mend rather than escalate tensions.
This is going a different direction than I thought it would. All right. I'll play along here. Let's start with the most important here. All right, Captain Helena, what are your extreme demands of the goblin here? All right, I'm assuming you want to take all of the land that they have, maybe set up a listening post, maybe barricade the camp, throw like, I don't know what goblins eat, throw like some meat in every other day or so they stay alive. Is that what I'm hearing here? That's what I assume. Humans and goblins, they never really get along.
Captain Helena gives you a steady look, her expression one of patience mixed with a hint of disappointment at your assumptions.
She's getting pissed.
Ragnar, she begins with a clear, authoritative tone.
What?
Our aim is not to strip the goblins of their land or to treat them as prisoners within their own home.
You're boring.
We seek a mutual understanding and coexistence.
Sure, whatever.
My demands, if you wish to call them that, are for the goblins to cease any actions that harm our village, knowingly or not. In return, we are prepared to recognize their right to live peacefully, provided they respect our boundaries and trade with us as equals. She then looks directly at Chief Gribnak, showing respect and an open mind. Chief Gribnak, we've had misunderstandings in the past, and for that, I offer my apologies.
Whatever.
We wish to understand your people's needs and find a way to live alongside each other without fear or hostility. What are your thoughts? The atmosphere is charged with the potential for change, as Captain Helena extends the olive branch of peace and understanding, waiting for Chief Gribnak's response.
Alright, well, I guess we'll hear the peace talks out. I'll be mediator. Alright, Gribnak, here. I'm not trying to be aggressive, but, don't make too ridiculous demands, alright? We are humans, we are proud, alright? Let us know what you need, the bare minimum to survive, alright? And we'll try to accommodate that. And then I'll give Helena a wink. You know what I'm talking about. You get it. I wonder how
Chief
badly I can
Gribnak,
make her mad.
having listened patiently, nods slowly. He seems to understand the gravity of the moment, not just for his people, but for the future relations between goblins and humans. Gribnak wants peace, not war.
Yeah, sure.
Goblins need land for food, for living. No take more than need. Want trade with humans, fair trade. Goblins can offer herbs, mushrooms, crafts. Want learn from humans too, share knowledge, share land. No harm, just live together. He looks earnestly between you and Captain Helena, his eyes conveying his sincere wish for harmony and mutual respect. The goblin leader stands firmly, presenting his people's desires simply and honestly, without greed or malice. Captain Helena, for her part, listens intently, nodding along to Gribnak's words. After he finishes, she turns to you, acknowledging your wink with a slight, knowing smile that suggests she's in control and appreciates your efforts, albeit unorthodox.
Oh, okay.
Ragnar, if we can agree to mutual respect, trade, and understanding, we can forge a new path forward. It's not just about survival, but about thriving together. Chief Gribnak, your words bring hope. Let's work on formalizing this understanding into terms that honor both our peoples. As mediator, you now have the unique opportunity to foster a groundbreaking alliance, shaping the future of Rodrick Village and its relations with the goblins for generations to come.
Alright. You're twisting my arm here, Captain Helena. As a seasoned adventurer, I know goblins, alright? And though these guys may seem different, alright? Goblins tend to be vicious creatures. Monsters, if you could say that. I mean, I would say that. But for now, I suppose, we can respect one another. Respect one another. Alright. What can Chief Gribnak do for big humans? Alright? I know you guys got trade. What do you guys got to trade with? Besides just pillaged goods and whatnot. I feel like...
Chief Gribnak listens to your words, his expression remaining neutral as he absorbs the typical stereotypes, yet he responds with neither anger nor resentment, a testament to his commitment to peace.
I'm just being...
Gribnak understand human fears, but Gribnak tribe different. We no pillage, no steal. We grow things, make things. Goblins good with plants, grow special herbs, mushrooms. Not found in human lands. Good for healing, for cooking. We make crafts too, from wood, from stone. Trade these for human goods, for tools, for seeds, for learning. He stands firmly, a clear indication that while he understands the past perceptions, he and his people are ready to prove themselves through peaceful means and mutual benefits, not through conquest or theft.
This goblin wants books.
Captain Helena adds, if we can establish regular trade, it could benefit both our communities.
I guess.
Rodrick Village could use the unique goods the goblins provide.
But what about
in return,
the war?
We can share our agricultural techniques, crafts, and knowledge.
Goblin human war.
It's a chance for growth and understanding beyond old fears and prejudices.
All right, whatever.
Your role as mediator now becomes crucial in transitioning these initial steps of dialogue into actionable agreements that could redefine the future relations between humans and goblins in Rodrick and beyond.
All right. Does anybody have a piece of paper? I guess we're going to have to write a constitution down or something. Some type of treaty. Oh wait, no, I know. There's like a place for this in Rodrick Village. I know the place. It's we gotta go to the mayor's office. Well, I mean by we, I mean I'm gonna do that. You guys stay here. I guess have a barbecue or a picnic or something, since that's what everybody wants. Weirdly, I've never heard of a human village and a goblin village being so peaceful. But alright, whatever. He absorbed the normal stereotypes.
Chief Gribnak gives a small nod, seemingly pleased with the direction things are heading. Gribnak, wait here, make peace barbecue.
Okay,
He says with
sick.
a hint of a smile,
Thanks
showing
for
his willingness to
Nice.
engage in this new cultural exchange.
The barbecue. Nice. It's how you
Captain
do it.
Helena also nods in agreement. I'll ensure that our guards stand down and create a perimeter. We'll treat this as a neutral meeting ground. Ragnar, it's essential that this treaty is crafted thoughtfully.
I know.
Mayor Elsbeth will indeed be the right person to involve in drafting such an important document.
That's what her name is.
As you head off towards Mayor Elsbeth's office, the air is filled with a sense of cautious optimism.
Yeah, whatever.
Your actions today could indeed pave the way for an unprecedented era of peace and cooperation between Rodrick Village and the Goblin camp. It's a significant responsibility, but as a seasoned adventurer, you're no stranger to making history.
I guess you're right about that. Alright. I suppose I get to Mayor Elsbeth residency, and I'll walk in peacefully and calmly, since that's the theme of today's episode. And I'll see if I can find her in her office. I'll just kind of push past her assistant or receptionist or whatever, and I'll be like, hey, I know this is something that you did not expect on a Saturday, but we gotta make a peace treaty between this village and the Goblin village.
Upon arriving at Mayor Elsbeth's residence, a place of both governance and scholarly pursuit, you make your way inside. The residence, known for its dignified ambience, houses Mayor Elsbeth's office, a central point for village decision-making. As you bypass her assistant with a determined stride, the importance of your mission clear in your demeanor, you find Mayor Elsbeth in her study, surrounded by books and papers, a testament to her dedication to Rodrick Village. Surprised but always composed, Mayor Elsbeth looks up as you enter.
Is that a skirt?
Ragnar,
or
this
a
is
dress?
unexpected.
Confused about the
A peace
the
treaty, you
florals
say?
at the
She
bottom
remarks,
there, but all
her
right,
interest
whatever.
piqued.
Those garter belts.
Understanding the gravity of the situation, she gestures for you to sit. This is indeed
Oh
significant.
God, I hate it when I have to do this.
Tell me everything, and let's see how
I
we
don't
can
have anything to
formalize
sit on,
this
so I'm
historic
just wall
accord.
squatting.
You've brought the possibility of a new chapter for Rodrick Village and its relations with the goblins.
I guess.
Now, with Mayor Elsbeth's wisdom and your first-hand experiences, the foundation for a lasting peace can begin to take shape.
All right. First of all, I stand up. Okay, I don't need to sit down, Your Honor, or whatever. First of all, I'm not entirely sure how these things usually go. What goes in a peace treaty? I'm very curious. I've never written one. I'm a barbarian. Your boy is not experienced in that particular political procedure. Bars.
Mayor Elsbeth nods, understanding the unusualness of the situation for someone of your background. She stands up, her demeanor patient and instructive, reflecting her role as a leader and educator within the village.
Yeah, okay. Educate me.
Ragnar, peace treaties are agreements between parties to cease hostilities and to live alongside each other in mutual respect and cooperation. She begins, her tone clear and educational. It outlines the rights and responsibilities of each party to ensure fair treatment and to prevent future conflicts. It's not just about ending fights. It's about setting the foundation for a peaceful coexistence.
I guess.
She walks over to her desk, pulling out parchment and a quill.
Oh, sure. Of course, the quill.
We'll need to include several elements: a declaration of peace, terms of agreement including land use and trade relations, commitments to resolve future disagreements peacefully,
Do you not have,
and
like, a
signatures from
template
both
you can
parties
use?
to seal the agreement. She looks back at you. This is a momentous occasion, Ragnar. Your experiences and insights from today will be invaluable in drafting this treaty. Let's work together to ensure it reflects a fair.
Like a nerd. What is the, what's the mommy version of grandma? Grammy, maybe? Whatever. Alright. Here's the deal. Here's what I'm thinking that we put in the peace treaty. They have to give us, like, armor and stuff and all of their weapons, just in case. Again, I'm an adventurer, okay? I have these stereotypes kind of burned into my mind, alright? I've fought a goblin or two. I'm not making that up. I might be making that up. But I have read about them, alright? They're supposed to be snarling, gross creatures. And Chief Grimnap, actually kind of a good dude. Kind of a G, I'm not gonna lie. I like him. Alright? He talks to me like an equal. Alright, maybe a little simplistic in terms of language goes, but he's a cool little guy, alright? You know what, maybe I had it all wrong. This entire time, I've been going on my own stereotypes. You know what? I think I'm gonna kick that habit. Right now in front of you, Grammy. Let's write up a fair and productive peace treaty, so both Rodrick Village and the Goblin Village can live together in harmony. How's that sound?
Mayor Elsbeth nods thoughtfully as you share your revelations and changing perspective. It's a commendable change of heart, Ragnar.
I know.
She acknowledges,
I'm
her
pretty
voice
great.
imbued with a mix of respect and relief.
I'm pretty amazing.
A peace treaty should indeed be fair and productive. It should ensure mutual safety, outline terms of trade, define boundaries, and set the foundation for cooperation and respect between both communities.
Did it actually just give me the entire
She begins
thing?
to outline the elements that could be included based on your insights.
Oh my god.
Non-aggression
It's
pact.
a study guide.
Both
She
parties
wrote me a
agree to
study
refrain
guide.
from hostilities against each other, ensuring the safety and well-being of both communities. Trade agreements establish fair and mutual trade
Boundary
between the two
definitions,
communities,
obviously
allowing
cooperation.
each to benefit from the other's resources and crafts.
Conflict resolution
Boundary
mechanisms.
definitions clearly define the territories of each community to prevent misunderstandings and
Let's
encroachments.
craft this treaty.
Whoa,
okay. Hold on, back up. Now, I'm all for writing the peace treaty or whatever, but that's your department there. I'm gonna head to the inn and I'm gonna have a drink. I'll be back, let's say maybe an hour or two, and you can have that ready, and I'll take it over there free of charge. All right, let's tackle this. Go team. And then I walk out and directly into the bar. Your whirlwind approach.
Mayor Elsbeth, adjusting to your whirlwind approach, nods with a small smile, understanding the abrupt shifts common in the lives of adventurers.
That's right.
Very
Your
well,
boy is a
Ragnar.
whirlwind.
She responds with a tone of authority mixed with a hint of amusement.
I'm a tornado.
I appreciate
I'm
your
a
initiative,
wrecking ball.
and I'll have the preliminary terms drafted by the time you return. Enjoy your time at the inn. We'll handle the formalities here.
Yeah, whatever.
With a sense of accomplishment, albeit mixed with the unique chaos you bring, you exit Mayor Elsbeth's residence and head back towards the Dragon's Rest Inn.
We're doing pretty good.
There, you can take a moment to reflect, relax, and prepare for what may be a historic moment for both the village and the Goblin camp.
All right. I walk into the bar, walk up to bartender Dorian, and I say, another one for the house, and then I flex a couple times. As a barbarian, you kind of gotta... I'm also slightly oiled up. That's standard. And then I'll take a big drink. I'll sit there for like an hour staring at a wall. And then I will get up and walk back out and back to Mayor Elsbeth. And we'll pick up that peace treaty.
Back in the Dragon's Rest Inn, your entrance again captures the attention of everyone. Dorian, recognizing the gesture, announces another round for the house on your behalf.
That's right.
Cheers fill the room as you, a figure of strength and unexpected diplomacy, flex for the crowd.
Your boy.
The slight sheen of oil on your muscles catches the light, enhancing the spectacle.
Let me put my body into it.
After enjoying your drink and spending some time in contemplation, staring at the wall but perhaps reflecting on the day's unprecedented events, you stand, feeling a renewed sense of purpose.
I did that wrong. Alright.
The inn's patrons watch as you make your way out.
We're leaving.
Their respect for you mingled with a hint of curiosity about the future you're helping to shape.
Peace.
You return to Mayor Elsbeth's residence, now ready to see the culmination of today's efforts. She greets you with a document in hand, the draft of the peace treaty between Rodrick Village and the Goblin camp. It's a testament to the possibility of change and understanding, facilitated by your unique approach to diplomacy. Here it is, Ragnar, Mayor Elsbeth says, offering you the treaty. Thanks to your efforts, we might just see a new era of peace and cooperation. Your input will be invaluable as we finalize this document. Now, with the peace treaty in hand, you stand on the brink of changing the fate of two communities, proving that even the most unexpected individuals can lead the way to understanding and harmony.
Ugh, sure, whatever. Alright, thanks so much for the work. You've been great. I pick up the peace treaty, give her some finger guns, and then head out. Going straight back to the meeting ground. I'm gonna be checking in on this barbecue they got going on. I'm assuming they've also rolled out the tie-dye shirts, because everybody here is a bit of a hippie. Not in a bad way or anything.
With the peace treaty safely in hand, you give Mayor Elsbeth a parting shot of finger guns, a move that's becoming somewhat of a signature for you.
I am.
She can't help but shake her head with a mixture of disbelief and amusement as you exit. You make your way back to the designated meeting ground, the field outside the Goblin camp. As you approach, you can already smell the aroma of cooking food. It seems the goblins and a few humans from Rodrick Village have started to embrace the spirit of the proposed peace. The sight of goblins and humans sharing recipes, laughing, and yes, wearing tie-dye shirts, is something you never expected to witness. Chief Gribnak spots you coming and waves you over. The ground around him is a vibrant display of goblin and human collaboration, a makeshift feast coming together, with various dishes being prepared over open fires.
Wow, it is.
It's a sight of communal effort, the very beginning of what you hope will be a long-lasting peace.
Nice, nice guys.
With the treaty in hand, you approach Chief Gribnak, ready to discuss the terms and officially begin this new chapter between the goblins and the people of Rodrick Village.
Alright, I hand the peace treaty to Chief Gribnak, and as he looks up to me in my boisterous form, I say, "That's right, I did it all by myself, with a little bit of help from the mayor. We have a decent peace treaty here with terms, something about trades and cooperation and non-aggression, stuff like that. And, well, it was all done in part by me, your boy, Ragnar the Barbarian. Do you need anything else?" And I'll turn to Captain Helen up. Is that good? Was that enough? Also, I kind of got over my stereotypes of goblins. I hope you can accept my apology for my previous actions. I was ignorant of the ways goblins can improve themselves. Truly. These are some intelligent humanoids, not creatures. And there it is. We learned a lesson.
Chief Gribnak takes the treaty from your hands, his eyes scanning the document carefully.
He's like,
After a moment, he looks up at you, a small but genuine smile breaking across his face.
Nice.
Gribnak grateful to Ragnar.
Yeah, I bet.
Big human shows big heart, he says, extending a hand in respect and gratitude. Gribnak accept apology. Hope for new start. Goblins and humans live in peace, trade, learn from each other. Good day, good future. Turning to Captain Helena, who has been observing the exchange with a cautiously optimistic gaze, you inquire if the efforts were sufficient. She nods, a rare smile softening her typically stern demeanor. Ragnar, you've done more than I expected. Your actions today have helped lay the foundation for a better future between our peoples, she acknowledges.
Sure, yeah, whatever.
Your willingness to confront and overcome your biases is commendable. This is a significant step towards lasting peace. Thank you. As the gathering around the barbecue continues, it becomes more than just a meal. It's a symbol of the newfound understanding and cooperation between two communities long at odds. Today, thanks to your unexpected diplomacy, Rodrick Village and the Goblin camp stand on the brink of a new, hopeful chapter.
Sounds good. You know, I couldn't have done it without you, Chief Gribnak, and I couldn't have done it also without Captain Helena. She's the one who gave me the quest. But it has been fun, and it stands to show that, well, we all have stereotypes we can all look at, maybe reevaluate. And when push comes to shove, maybe those things that we thought before we were introduced to new information wasn't that important to us to begin with. Also, where's my payment? I need gold. I need gold, like now. I did stuff, alright? I did a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna need like a sack of it. Por favor.
Chief Gribnak, now holding the peace treaty, looks up at you with a new respect.
Oh, it did it again. Oh, it did it again. I hate you so much. Okay, well. I knew
Chief
I went
Gribnak,
too long without
holding
hitting the
the peace
refresh
treaty,
button.
looks up at you with a newfound respect. Ragnar helped make peace. Gribnak grateful. This good for goblin and human. He nods, acknowledging your change of heart and the effort you've put into making this peace a reality.
I guess, man.
Captain Helena, standing nearby, offers you a firm nod of approval. Ragnar, you've proven yourself in ways beyond the battlefield. This peace could mark a new era for Rodrick and our neighbors. Your part in this will not be forgotten. As for the matter of your payment, Captain Helena responds, for your services and ensuring the peace between our peoples, the village will indeed reward you.
Thank you so much.
It's not just for completing a task, Ragnar, but for changing the course of our history. She signals to one of her aides, who brings over a small but heavy sack of gold, a tangible recognition of your contributions. Here is your reward, as agreed. But remember, the true value of today is beyond gold. It's in the peace and potential you've helped to forge, she adds, handing the sack to you. Your actions have not only earned you gold, but have also paved the way for a new beginning between the goblins and the villagers of Rodrick. As the celebrations continue, your thoughts...
Yeah, whatever. Alright. Taking all this gold, and I'm heading back to the bar. I'm gonna buy another round on Ragnar the Barbarian. I'm gonna get the bard to play me a tune and sing me a song-orino about all the stuff I just did. Specifically, though, I want to hear the lyrics. Let me know what the lyrics sound like, alright? It's not self-serving, alright? I earned this! I earned it!
As you head back to the Dragon's Rest Inn, your heart light with success and your purse heavy with gold, the patrons cheer at your return. Announcing another round on Ragnar the Barbarian, the room bursts into applause and cheers, a tangible sign of the respect and admiration you've earned.
That's right, I got it.
Dorian, ever the gracious host, begins serving drinks while you call for the bard, a known storyteller and musician of Rodrick Village.
Alright, let's see.
The bard, sensing the mood and the moment's significance, strums his lute and clears his throat, ready to commemorate your deeds in song.
Alright, let's...
The room hushes in anticipation, all eyes on him as he begins.
Okay.
Gather round, folks, and lend me an ear. For a tale of a barbarian, Ragnar we revere.
Oh, wow.
From the heart of Rodrick to the goblin fields wide, he walked a path of peace with a mighty stride.
It's actually on beat. It's
Chorus.
crazy.
Oh, Ragnar, the brave, changed goblin disdain. With heart and with courage, he broke the old chain.
Wow. All right.
From suspicion to fellowship,
I didn't
from
expect
war
this
to
to
respite.
actually work out.
In the annals of Rodrick, his name we'll recite.
The annals.
Verses.
What was it?
He entered the camp with a bold, daring plan to talk to Chief Gribnak and extend a peaceful hand. Neath the banner of truce, they stood side by side for a future of trading with arms open wide.
Wow. It's actually
With Captain
hitting
Helena
a little bit. It's
and Mayor
weird.
by his side, a treaty was written with a newfound pride,
Well, I mean, I didn't write that.
a pact of the ages for all to behold, marked not by the silver, but the hearts of gold. Chorus. Oh, Ragnar, the wise, saw beyond the fray. With a vision of harmony, he led the way.
That's right.
From darkness to daylight, from anger to song. In the story of peace, he forever belongs. The room erupts into cheers and applause as the bard finishes his song, a heartfelt tribute to your journey from warrior to peacemaker. A journey
Fantastic.
that changed not
Good
only
stuff.
your own perceptions but also the fate of two communities. The song, like your actions, leaves a lasting impression on all who hear it, a reminder of the power of understanding and change.
All right. That was a good one. That was a good adventure. I think I'm gonna end it there. I had fun. Let's get that outro going, shall we? Where's my outro? All right. Thank you so much for showing up, adventurers, bandits, cretins, creatures, ne'er-do-wells, and everything in and around that spectrum. It was definitely an adventure that you can learn something from. I know I did. I learned not to judge a book by its cover. And also, when you do end up reading that book, there's a big bag of gold at the end of it. So, you know, it's not an issue. That's all I'm saying. Surely my adventure here will echo through the history of Rodrick Village and sometime after that. But if you don't know, this was an AI-guided adventure. If you want to take the same adventure, maybe put your own spin on it, maybe just do your own thing, you can head over to chat.openai.com and look up Eldoria Text RPG and check out Rodrick Village. I have around three other expansions we're going to go through. This is just the first, and we still kind of have a ways to go. I will be back in Eldoria every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at around 7:30. Sometimes I like to eat late. But it has been fun. Thank you again for showing up. And from one adventurer to another adventurer, stay safe out there. And a special word from a barbarian, stay calm. You don't gotta go into everything with a hot head, alright? You can talk it through. You can learn new things about the people you meet and the conflicts you get swept up in. Alright. Adios. And I'll see you next time. Obviously, have a good night. I feel like I said that. Maybe I did. Who knows? Wow, we got a lot of likes.